In this video I'll be going through how to turn a Boolean expression such as A and B into a circuit diagram. So just like in normal mathematics, if you get a Boolean expression, just like, like in a formula, and it's got brackets always go first. Okay, so brackets are always evaluated first, just like in maths. After that though, it goes not and an or. So for example, if I had A or B and C, even though you would think it's A or B and C, in essence it's like that, because and has a higher priority than or. So you do your brackets and then your not gates, and then you do your and or gates in that order. I'll be honest with you, nearly always it doesn't make that much difference, but only in something like this where you've got an or and an and in that order would it most likely actually make any difference. Anyway, we're going to go through some examples, so hopefully do that. If you don't know what and or and not gate do, then please watch my other video and that will explain it properly. So, not A and not B. So when you're doing this one, like I said, not A, do your not gates first because they've got top priority. So we go A, I'm going to undo that and make it black. So we've got A and B, and then we've got not A. Now the thing with not A is, even though not's on the left, you've got to think of it sort of coming after the A. So always imagine it's like A not. So that it's A, goes to a not gate, because it's the not version of A. So we've done these sections here, not A and not B. We've got them right there, because not gates go first. Then we do the AND gate in the middle. So we stick an AND gate, and then we simply connect those up to that, and that is not A and not B. The tip with this is to count how many not and AND gates you've got at the end, double check it's the same number. I've got 2 not gates and 1 AND gate. And it really is as simple as that, there's no trick to it. Every time you see the word not, you'll see a not gate and an AND gate and or an or gate. So let's go on to the second example. Now here, I've deliberately given us a bracket, because like I said, bracket supersedes, that means it goes above the not. So it's even higher priority than not, just like in maths. So we've got to do B and C first. So we'll get the black, we'll go AND gate, and we'll stick B and C in it, like this. So there we go, we have done that. Now, we go to the left, and we see, look, we've got a not gate. So now we know that we need to next do the not gate, because that's the next highest priority. So, as I said before, you always imagine a not gate comes after this. So even though it's on the left of this, it'll actually be drawn to the right. So here, we're going to draw it after the gates here. So we've got the B and C, so we need to put a not gate there, because it's the flipped version of that. I am running out a bit of room, so I'm just going to move those. Another reason why it might be good to sketch this on a plain piece of paper in the exam before you try and put it in. So that is actually that section. All we've got to do now is the OR gate. So we draw the OR gate in, connect that up, and then plonk the A in, because A or B and C not. Okay, so it's a knotted version of B and C, and that's how you do it. So remember, it's the brackets first, then it's the nots, then it's the ands, then it's all the ors. Most of the time I don't think you'll get more than 3 gates in the exam, so it shouldn't be any more difficult than that. So what I want you to do now is, here are 3 to do. I want you to pause the video, do all 3 of those, unpause it after, and see how I've done the results. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to pause it. So do it on a plain piece of paper in your homework book or in the vision sheet, and then you can look after. Right, so on to 1. A or B or C. I picked this one because this one confuses people, because you're like, there's 2 ors, which one goes first? Well, if there's 2 of the same gate, you just start from the left and move on. If there's nothing else in priority, then just go left to right like always. So we do A or B because that's the first ones we see, and A is, you know, obviously both ORs have the same priority because they're the same gate. So you do A or B, and then you've got OR C. So we've got another OR gate, and you simply link that up like that. So it's A or B or C, and that is exactly the same. In theory, it doesn't actually matter which way round you label all these up. They actually all produce the exact same result, but just in case the examiner's being very fussy, it should be A or B like that because they're first, and then OR C. So make sure you do that in the exam just in case they're being fussy. Right, next one. Okay, so we've got a bracket first of all. Bang, first priority number 1, second priority, and then finally last priority here. Okay, so we're going to go with the first priority one. I'll even do it in the colour. So you've got B or C. I never learn. I'll put it in a bad place again. So B, C. Okay. Now that's got a not, and as I said before, not always goes after. So we'll put the not gate here. And then it's A and the result of this. So I'm actually going to have to shrink this slightly because it's too big. Well, I think I should be alright if I just move it over. There we go, and I'll do that in red because I'll stick to the system. So it's A, all over to here. I'm going to do a very small AND gate because I've run out of room, and then connect that up. So that's A and not B or C. Okay, so let's go on to the last one. Do the priority again. I'm going to use the same colours, but I'm not going to draw it in the colours. That's priority 1, that's priority 2, and then this is priority 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll do the B and C. I'm going to draw everything a bit smaller because I keep running out of room. So B, C, and then we've got not A, so we'll do A, not, so we draw that. Then we go OR, so we put an OR in, and these both feed in to that because they're on the left and the right of the OR gate. Okay, so like a lot of gates, you've got to think they've got a left side and a right side. That's what I kind of think. So this is the left side, this is the right side, and then so this bit would be the left side and this bit would be the right side in my brain. So I know which bit goes with each section. So once again, after you finish the questions, you can always count. I've got a single not, a single or, and a single and. So probably I'm going to get 2 out of 3 marks if it's even in the wrong place. If you label it up correctly, you should easily get 4 out of 4. So after this, look at the revision sheet you've been given. Do the extra questions on there, and then you can bring them in and I'll look at them.